I'm not a financial advisor. I am Bearable Guy 123. I know this video will cause disruption within the XRP community, and that's why I can't reveal myself yet. Dear boys and girls, this is the video that you should be mentioning to Alex, DAI, Jungle, DM, Airy, SP, CKJ, Oak, C3, Bank, and everyone else you know in the community. Unfortunately, none of them has had the balls to let you know the truth in regards to why the price of XRP is still so low. But fear not, you have a dedicated team at the agency who is looking out for you, and they've asked me this time to finally explain to you the real reason why the price doesn't go up as everyone is expecting it to. Please mark my words, the price is going to go up, much more than everyone is expecting, but the timeline is still unpredictable, as we are dealing with a planet where human will is not always something that we can track or predict or even take for granted. Let's dive then on the reason why XRP's price is still low. How many of you have taken the time to think about what will happen to Ripple once each XRP surpasses the $589 mark? Let's break this down by asking ourselves a few questions. Do you believe that every single Ripple employee is a XRP hodler? Let's face it, it wouldn't make sense any other way, right? If they know that they are building the tools for the implementation of the godly currency around the planet, why wouldn't they also want to have access to financial freedom? The conclusion is that, obviously, everyone at Ripple owns XRP. The next question that you should be asking yourself is, what will each of those employees do once XRP surpasses the $589 mark? How many of them will want to continue to go to work if they become millionaires? How many will quit on the spot once they've had their millions safe somewhere? The agency knows that something is about to happen to Ripple, quite possibly before 2019 ends. Why do you think Ripple keeps saying that even if Ripple ceases to exist, XRP will continue to exist and thrive? This is exactly the reason why we at the agency believe that Ripple will stop to exist once it has fulfilled its purpose, simply because all its employees will have become millionaires by then. As an example, let's say that you have a company that you know is going to revolutionize the planet, and you know that all of your employees hold whatever is the underlying asset of that company. Would you expect those employees to go back to work for you if suddenly they became millionaires? Of course not. Same thing will happen to Ripple. And this, my friends, is why XRP's price is still low, so that Ripple has enough time to implement XRP throughout the planet without running the risk of disappearing as a company while the integration is still happening. Do let me know if you have any questions on this, as I've seen many troubled souls that don't even believe that I'm the real BG. It really doesn't matter what they think, but what's funny is that they really think that they have proof of who I am or where I come from. Which is funny, as my species is not even publicly known yet on Earth. I'll be back, XR people.